welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey to lose over 211 pounds and I am not done yet. I'm going to go ahead and show you this morning's, well, not readings because I didn't do them again today after taking all the ibuprofen yesterday. I take a prescription strength, not over the counter, and I had about 2,400 milligrams yesterday. So I'm going to show you my carb manager, my Fitbit, and go ahead and show you my weigh-in. Okay, so let's go over a few things. Today is day 30 of January. Yesterday I did go off of phase 1, as in I went off the list and I went to 21 total carbs instead of 20 total. Phase 1 has a very strict list you are to follow, and I wanted a Slim Fast bomb, the lemon one, and I had half of one, and I wanted one of my protein perfect keto cookies, and I had one. They are not on the list, but I did manage to stay 21 total carbs or less. So yay, that's a win. And I knew I would go up on the scale anyways because I had 3 ibuprofens. I knew I was not going to be in ketosis this morning, and my blood sugar was probably going to be high, so why waste the strips? Those things are expensive. So no readings of those, but I did go down 0.2 on the scale instead of going up, so that is a miracle. However, with my experience with ibuprofen, sometimes it doesn't affect the scale for a few days. I can tell you my stomach is feeling very poofy, and I can see water in there. And yes, I am up, how many, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I'm up, I think, 3 pounds on the scale or so from my lowest. So yeah, plus I have an injury right now, so I have some inflammation from that. I still can't believe I sat in that chair during the live so wrong and put pressure on my sciatic nerve area and really hurt myself pretty good. It's why I'm back on the couch. Okay, not the prettiest scenery, but sitting in this position with this underneath me like this, my leg like this, takes all the pressure. There's no pressure on the nerve right now, and I feel no pain. And I'm probably going to stay on the couch most of the day because I'm trying not to take ibuprofen anymore. I took one last night, and I'm trying not to take any more today. It messes with my stomach, let's be honest. It gives me horrible heartburn. It gives me asthma from the heartburn. It makes me feel gross. It makes me almost throw up all day long, and it just tears my stomach to pieces. If you're new to my channel, there's nothing else I can take because this girl is allergic to everything. I'm so allergic to stuff. So it's my only choices. Let me go ahead and show you what I had for breakfast. Well, I think what to say next, because when I take all those ibuprofens, I get very ditzy, very brain fog, and it's hard to concentrate. So let's look at my breakfast. It was actually pretty yummy. It is 10:30 a.m. I'm about to have a cappuccino and 2 ounces of fried queso, 2 scrambled eggs, and 5 pieces of bacon. I am really liking my espresso machine, but 2 things. It's messy. No matter how careful you are, I make a mess. And I was a barista for years, and I still make a mess, especially on this machine. It ain't like one of those fancy, rich, expensive ones, so it's a little more messy, a little too complex. Like, I can't even think of the word today. Too small, everything too close together. You know the word I'm trying to think of that will not come off my tongue. My brain's got it right here, but it won't come out. So, compact. There we go. It's too compact, and it just seems to get a little awkward at moments, but I still love it. It's still worth the money, in my opinion, because now I am having less coffee in my cup, believe it or not. Like, I'm using less grounds right now. And there is one negative, though. So here comes the negative. It is making me use more heavy cream. I normally use 0 heavy cream or 2 tablespoons at the most. But I did find a solution this morning. With each one I make, I can take 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, add some water to it, and froth that up. It froths up just fine. It's more like skim milk when I do it that instead of 2% because I was using 2 tablespoons. But it still tastes fine. I did it twice today, and it's made it where I could only have, where I was on the 2 tablespoons. I've calculated 3 for the day. And we'll see how that goes because I've been off heavy cream for a long time. Like, it's just seldom I eat it. And it's seldom I have cheese. And I've had cheese the last couple of days too because I'm on ibuprofen anyways, right? Might as well have me some cheese. But I do get a little, I don't know if the breathing issue is because I'm having cheese and my stomach doesn't like it, or if it's because of the ibuprofen. Because, you know, and I got this allergy thing going on today, and it's probably from the cheese and stuff. It's probably from the heavy cream, right? I'm being so bad. But I can use it to make Americanos that I don't put heavy cream in. I just stick butter in anyways. What am I going to do for the month of February? I was still a little iffy yesterday in the conversation what I was really going to do. So let me lower y'all down a tiny bit because you're a little too high. Just because I want my ponytail in there, but it's kind of hurting my neck. Give me a sec. Okay, so now we're kind of cutting a little bit of my hair off, but that's okay. See, I wish I could say, lose this right here. This is the fat I want to lose. But it seems to be coming from everywhere on my body but this now. This is kind of like stalled, not losing anything. So we'll see. I used to get on here on tank tops all the time, and I had started to get a little nervous because I started to get more loose skin, and I haven't done my dumbbells in forever. During the summer, I do them religiously in the pool and all kind of stuff, like the water ones, and then I just haven't, and I haven't really exercised in the last 2 months much because everything just hurts so bad during the winter. So I was getting a little awkward feeling, not wanting to be, you know, like show you my loose skin. And look, this is the part I really hate, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's like some loose skin going on right here. I'm hoping if a little more fat comes out of it, but guess what? I'm not going below 10 more pounds, 13 at the most, so it might never come out of there. But yeah, my jiggly. But I decided I don't want to have a lot, like I suck at building muscles and I suck at like doing the dumbbells every day. So I'd rather have a little fat left on me to make the skin not so loose. See, technically I don't have a lot of loose skin here. This is still fat going on. So even though like my lowest is 3 pounds lower because I'm holding water weight right now. Wow, if I could just go whoosh and have my arm like this and then not have all that, I would be happy. Yeah, I totally got to start doing my dumbbells again because it was looking so much better, and this girl's gotten so lazy and in so much pain from my fibromyalgia. Let me see if I can sit a little different. I'm in a little bit of pain again. Like, I just can't get comfortable. I can't get in a chair. And I don't want to make my video all uncomfortable, but see, this is the roll here that I want to get rid of. I know, this is not the best video. I really don't have much to say today. I love helping people with keto, so if y'all have any questions, you can put them down below and I'll try to help you. I have gone through all kind of crap, all kind of illnesses, and keto has really, really helped them, cured a lot of them, like seriously. And I really want to be a keto coach. I've studied a lot of stuff, and then I went looking at certification stuff. Like Dr. Berg offers one, and there's a few other people that offer one. But here's the catch. You have to do keto and teach keto their way. So I guess I'm going to be a keto coach one day with no certification because I don't believe any of their ways is absolute. We all have different bodies, lifestyles, budget, eating the 7 cups of vegetables from one of them, like, not vegetables, but green leafy vegetables, made me throw up all the time and be really, really sick, and I didn't lose any weight on that. But they preach that. And they want you to preach it. So me being certified ain't gonna happen because I don't believe in any one way is right for everyone. Phase 1 might help you lose weight with no problem. You don't have to track anything because you have to obey the list. Okay? No more than 4 ounces of cheese. No more than 1 cup of non-starchy vegetables. No more than 2 cups of green leafy vegetables. Then you get your little snacks and your protein, and there's no really counting that. However, there's counting fat in my opinion, because only 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, only 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, only 6 black olives or green olives, only 2 tablespoons of butter and stuff. So they are tracking your fat too. They're limiting your dairy, and you follow it, and probably everyone will lose weight on that. However, let's get real. For someone like me, who doesn't really eat the vegetable stuff because it makes me sick, it leaves me with a very small list. I ate a lot of protein this past month. Like, there were days you would have thought I was carnivore. Literally. So, it doesn't work for me because of that reason. I want more food options. So that's why I am not sticking to phase 1. I might come back and forth to it when I need to get some more weight off or fluid off. But the truth is, not sticking to phase 1. Or I haven't even read phase 2 yet. Maybe I'll read it today. Like, I skimmed over it and I know it's 50 total carbs. But I'm not sure if it's still just a list of food or if you can just do it however you want, because I'll be honest, I did not read it very thoroughly. So this is why I think you have to do what works for you. Some of us can't eat vegetables at all. Some of us has to have lower protein and you do more fats and more vegetables. Some people can do carrots, like me, still lose weight and feel amazing. I could eat, alright, this morning, I will guarantee after eating this morning's breakfast, even after having those ibuprofens, that if I went and tested my ketones and blood sugar, I would have ketones and be in ketosis. Why? Because that was a lot of fat. 5 pieces of bacon, 2 eggs, half a tablespoon of butter with those eggs, and that 2 ounces of cheese. Oh yes, and my collagen coffee with some heavy cream and stuff in it. I had so much fat in my body, there was no way I was not going to show ketosis because I don't eat carbs. So I'm in ketosis all the time. It's just sometimes I'm using my ketones so fast because I'm not eating a bunch of fat. I'm using the ketones that's in my body so very fast, it shows no ketosis. And tracking myself this past month on phase 1 just proved that theory even more. I've heard about this over and over again from people. I wasn't too sure if they were right. Even Dr. Eric Westman says don't test ketones, don't eat and track, don't do this, don't do that. There's no need for it. If you're only eating 20 total carbs, you're in ketosis. Period. And we want to take it from our body to make those ketones, if we're fat, from my food. So my breakfast, any ketones I made is from my breakfast, not my body. That's why I do a lower fat. Keto and Chaos did lower fat, higher protein. And it's why she was able to lose weight so much. She was taking it from her body instead of eating it all. And I've been just fine health-wise, because you will get people saying you're not getting your micronutrients, you're not getting this and that from it if you don't eat your fat. I'm not saying don't eat fat at all. I'm saying, like, for me, 45 to 80 is the perfect ratio for me while I was losing weight. And I'm for me, it didn't make me unhealthy. It cured all my illnesses. It cleared up my skin. My hair is thicker. I have so much new little growths all underneath here. Like, my hair looks ridiculous sometimes if I put it down because there's so much new growth. So it hasn't hurt me at all doing low fats because I take it from my body. And like Dr. Westman doesn't even believe in doing bulletproof coffee. He doesn't believe in adding fat to your food. You just eat what's on that list, and you get enough fat in that list. That's how their theories are. So that's why taking a course for me to teach one style of keto as a keto coach is not for me, because one style of keto has not worked my whole journey. I have flopped back and forth. First, I'm getting notices. So many things because of stalls, because of pain, because I needed this in my body or that in my body, or I needed a rest, I needed to go total carbs. I have even taken a break from keto when I go on vacations. And then I come back and it's like I'm fine, and away I go again, losing tons of weight. Everybody's body's different, and one course and one certificate being a keto coach on one narrow path, I don't think is the answer. Like, I think there needs to be more keto coaches that aren't trained by just one person, who's read everything out there, who's tried everything out there, who's lost a crazy amount of weight, who had illnesses that they healed, who know that everyone is different, and just because it worked for Tom, Sally, and Rachel doesn't mean it's going to work for Kimberly over here, because this poor little girl's got a lot wrong with her, and just because it worked yesterday doesn't mean it's going to work a year from now, and we might have to switch it up if she has a lot of weight to lose and a lot of illnesses. Like, that's what we need. Not just these courses that say you have to eat this, they have to do this, they cannot be dirty, they cannot be this or that. Those keto polices drive me crazy. It's like, I understand now why people are saying, oh, keto's a cult. Like, I get that a lot. I'm like, no. Maybe the certain doctor followings, I won't say it, seem like a cult, because they come on everyone's pages and Facebook groups and yell at you saying that's not keto. They tell you you have to eat your 7 cups of green leafy vegetables. Like, they attack you. And I can get why people say that because of that, but the truth is, keto is ketogenic. It's just what your body is doing. It's running on ketones instead of carbs, right? It's not a food at all. Because let's say you are a construction worker and you're working your butt off and you lift weights and say take runs, and that person can probably get away with 20 total carbs and still be in ketosis because they are burning the hell out of it as they eat it. So those carbs aren't sticking in their body. They are moving 24/7. But then you got the people who don't move much at all. I've moved a lot more than I used to. Not at all. Like, really sedentary. They're a secretary or they're, bound because they can't get up and move yet. And their carbs need to be way lower because they're sticking around. They're not being burned quickly. So that we are all so different. And yes, budgets really matter, because the only reason I have changed to organic meat is because it's the only thing that doesn't make me throw up. It doesn't hurt my stomach. I was having severe issues the last 2 years with foods, making me very ill every time I ate. Even sirloin hamburger meat. We're talking about barely any fat in it, only 3% fat. The sirloin literally grinded by me or from the store in front of me, the steak, and I was still having issues. But now that I've switched to extremely expensive, literally organic, no GMOs, no hormones, no nothing, New York strip, like, very expensive, unfortunately. Same with the chicken. I can eat it all day long. I can eat 12 ounces and not throw up, not have stomach pains, not be on the floor crying at all, when I used to only eat 4 ounces and then be on the floor crying my eyes out, because whatever it is, whatever it's being fed by or what, made me sick. Same with the eggs. I did find out the company of the eggs I can eat feed their chickens a more carnivore diet, when you will see most of the chicken eggs say a vegan diet. Well, that doesn't work for me, because grain, soy, all that always affects me, especially soys and stuff, like the cheap crap. And the other eggs that is fed their eggs, the chickens that are fed their own eggs actually produce a healthier, stronger egg, and one I have no issues with. So yeah, I did discover that part, because I was trying to figure out, well, why these eggs can I eat and all these other millions of organic eggs I've tried I can't? It's because a lot of them say vegan. They are fed vegan diets, and the one I can eat is fed carnivore diet, and they have been out of stock forever again. Thank God I have so many eggs, but now I'm starting to worry what their dates are. Like, how long are they going to last? I might have too many eggs. I might have to go share some of my eggs with my mom, because I kind of went crazy and then I didn't eat that many this month. So yeah. So I'm going to shut up, because I've literally been rattling to y'all for about 14 minutes. I'll show you what I eat for dinner. I'll tell you if I do anything, but I seriously think this couch is going to be my home today. Like, I seriously think I'm just going to take this bra off and curl back onto this couch and relax for the whole day. And like I said, I am trying to get more comfortable with my skin again. Because summer's coming before we know it. And I'm not going to be wanting to be stuck in not tank tops now. I don't know if I will ever get comfortable with my thighs. Just saying. They are rough. But it is what it is, right? Maybe if I can tighten them up more. I haven't been doing my squats the last couple of days because of my back. So, I will show you what I eat for dinner later. I want to say I ate something. Oh, I did eat something yesterday. I forgot to show y'all. I ate a couple slices of roast beef with a slice of cheese and 4 ounces of chicken. I don't think I showed y'all that. I don't know. Did I? I can't remember. But if I didn't, and I had an ounce of cream cheese on top of it, and I ate it, and it was yummy. I just was craving some protein, and that's what I ate. So, I just can't remember if I showed y'all. Because I think it was after I made my video. I don't know. I can't keep up. I told you. Ibuprofen really messes with my brain. So, I am shutting up because I'm going to have to go feed those cats in a second. It's almost 12, and they will freak out if I'm not down there by 12. Literally. Okay, been getting a lot of comments about my lipsticks. So, I'm going to show you what I do. So when I'm wearing the red, it's usually this one right here. All these other ones are brand new. I haven't really wore them much. I've wore this one a few times. Today, I will be having this one on top. It's Clinique. It is, oh, I cannot get it to focus. Let me see. Can I focus? Can I focus? No. Alright, it is number 6, Adore You. And it's a gloss. But what I use, let me see, hold on, let me find it. Religiously, underneath all my lipsticks, and the days y'all really love it, this is all I have on, nothing on top. LA Girl, Perfect Perfection, Lip Liner, Blushing. This is a daily religion. Like, I wear this one all the time, and occasionally whip. Oh, I can't even. You know my reading's horrible. So y'all can see that just fine though. And I use this one occasionally too, especially if I'm going to do some red. But that is always on my lips 24/7. And then I either put something like this or nothing. 9 times out of 10 it's nothing. Or I also use this one by Clinique, and it is called Number 2, Bear Pop. It's a Bear Pop, and it's not gonna focus, but I'll show you. It's basically the same thing, other than it's not a gloss. It's just a tiny bit different. But yeah, I am mostly a lip liner girl 24/7. Okay, the cats are fed and I am freezing, so I'm headed back in. Take off this fur covered jacket because she insists on me held for like 30 plus minutes before she would eat. So now it's time for me to go curl up on the couch. I swear I got her fur all over me. She's so ridiculous. It is 2 o'clock. I'm having some lunch. I'm having 1 serving of the roast beef with a slice of cheese in the middle. I heated it up and I'm going to eat it. It's almost 6 o'clock. I may still have some bacon and eggs later because I'm really hungry today, but I don't know. I'm having 6.5 ounces of boneless chicken breast from the other day, and I melted 2 slices of cheese on it, and we're going to go from here. I'll probably make the video before I eat anything else, or I might not eat anything else. I just don't know. I'm all over the place right now. Kind of hurt my back more because I didn't lay on the couch like I said I was going to. And yes, I had to take more ibuprofen.